every month on the agenda of the Security Council automatically now. There are questions which arise, matters, which are the consequence, follow-up to resolutions previously adopted, and resolutions as a general rule presuppose a periodic overview of the implementation thereof. And the Secretariat, ahead of time, circulates a list of those topics which during any given month need to be listened, views need to be listened about, they need to be discussed, and additional instructions may need to be provided vis-a-vis implementation and enforcement of the relevant resolutions. And during the Russian presidency, what will be considered is the implementation of the Dayton Accords on Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is indeed timely because the situation there has reached a critical point. They have adopted a policy of collapsing the Dayton Accords, infringing upon the rights of Serbian people, and this is an egregious violation of the Dayton agreements, which set out the equality of the three constituent peoples, the Serbs, Croats, and the Bosniaks. So this will be an interesting event. However, what is most important probably is that during our presidency coincides with an important anniversary, the 24th of October, which is the day of the founding of the United Nations, and on that day we plan to hold a special meeting, not, once again, not to extend support for those principles which were enshrined by the Founding Fathers in the Charter of the United Nations, but rather to take a look at today how these principles need to be upheld, especially given that the overwhelming majority of these principles explicitly, directly, pertain to the process of multipolarity. That includes the sovereign equality of states. This includes non-intervention in the domestic affairs of others. This includes the rights of nations to self-determination, the rights of peoples to determine their own fates. This is all enshrined in the Charter of the United Nations and has been the case for all of these 8 decades. But far from always has this been applied and implemented. So the 24th of October will be a meeting with a focus on analysis, and we hope with practical conclusions being drawn about further development of the United Nations.